Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, but mainly the subscribers. Because you keep the channel going, and the Trevorites. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free. Well, people, it's Saturday morning. It's Saturday morning. People keep asking me to do that, by the way. That's why I did it. But it is Saturday morning, and already up the crack of dawn, because I've got kids, or one child. And those with kids know that. Or those with bowel problems know that too. Yep, I know. Your 3 a.m. pee. Yep, many of us do it. And my dog's gone this morning. No, Zeusie's not here this morning. He's away with his mummy. Mummy's taking him away for a haircut. I did offer to pay. She said, okay, give me the money. I went, well, I haven't got it on me, but I'll go to the cash now and get it. Don't worry about it, Trevor, I'll pay it. I said, no, I'll pay it. She says, no, I'll pay it. I says, are you sure you'll pay it? Yep. Anyway, arguing over who's paying for the dog. Basically, we both don't mind paying for the dog, and that's the bottom line. And then my son came in this morning, and he sat here. Will I show you? Yeah, he sat here and he played a song for his mummy to show him what he's learnt. So if you can see it, there we go. He sat there and he played a song for his mum. So yeah, and it was quite good actually. And then she played a song. And I'm like, okay. You never played the keyboard the 10 years I was with you. Married to you. And before that, now you're playing the keyboard. Oh, I know lots of things now, Trevor. I'm like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Let's not have it. It's like I was suppressing her keyboard skills. And no, it wasn't. But anyway, that's what happened. But there we go, eh? Stephen Burr, yep, the reality star who won Big Brother, has now been jailed for 21 months. Yes, found guilty in Essex. Off he goes. And before they did it, I don't know what happened, but his businesses have all been shut down now as well. So he's not earning any money. But he arrived at court in a white Rolls Royce with a stick and a thing and a coat, a big fur coat. I'm like, why are you flaunting it? He's even trying to flaunt it just before he's found guilty. And you're like, and he hasn't apologised, by the way. He has not apologised. And I'm glad he's got 21 months. Hopefully that sets precedents for other idiots that would try and do stuff to their partners. It's shocking. Listen, why can't you just finish with a partner and walk off your separate ways and get on with your lives? Why do you have to spend ages having a go at each other and digging it? It's just, let it go, kids. Let it go. Let it go. Anyway, you know what I mean. Yes, what else is happening? The Treasury, the UK Treasury, Jeremy Hunt, is being pressured by other ministers to rise the fuel costs, duty on fuel, by another 2p. To be fair, it hasn't went down to the original cost before it went massive up. I think they shouldn't do it. It's disgusting. Why? I tell you what, why don't you stop wasting billions in foreign shores? Don't tell me you need to put 2p on our fuel to raise the cost of tax at the same time handing out 2 billion to Ukraine. No. Don't do that to the British taxpayer. No. Why not cut what you're giving away to help us, to help the people? No. Craziness, isn't it? Yeah. And I've noticed quite a few people now having a dig at Neil Hamilton. Neil Hamilton, UKIP's dead, Neil Hamilton. Everyone that's complaining about UKIP and everyone that's complaining about reform are the ones that don't vote. If you don't vote for anyone, then I suggest you just stay quiet. Stay quiet and move over there, because your opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter if you don't vote. You cannot say I don't vote and then moan about what's happening. Yep, because you're to blame, okay? Get off your ass, put an X in a box, and then if it doesn't work out, then have an opinion. But up until then, your opinion's not needed. It's not necessary. It's not necessary. The Prime Minister this morning has, or last night, has hit out at claims that Argentina have ripped up the last remaining treaty with the UK. They want Falklands back. Prime Minister Sunak, yeah, forgot his name there for a minute. Maybe because he's not that really interesting. Yeah, but he's hit back by saying, the Falklands belong to the UK. And Simon Weston's hit out saying, no, they've always belonged to the British. I know that we lost 255 soldiers defending the Falklands from invasion. But the Argentinians lost 649. Hey, double. Don't poke the bear, Falklands. Don't poke the bear. Unless it's Stephen Burr. He's in jail. He's probably getting poked anyway. But there we go. And the Sue Gray report into Boris Johnson's Partygate. Oh, that's opened up a whole can of worms right now, hasn't it? Because it now has been proven that Sue Gray has had links with Sir Keir Starmer, the leader of Labour, going back over a decade. So was there influence from the Labour Party, pressure on Sue to put this to get out and do stuff against Boris? Yes, it wasn't done impartially, it seems. Wasn't done impartially. Maybe there needs to be an investigation into the Sue Gray report and why she didn't carry out an investigation into her friend Keir Starmer when he was out drinking and breaking lockdown rules. See what I mean? There's no level of moral compass in the House of Commons, it seems. Everyone's doing it, but people then, when everyone's doing it, but when an MP gets caught doing something, they all go, and then they try and cover their tracks even more, so no one else gets found out. That's in my opinion, clearly, people. I'm sure you'll have your own opinion on this. And there's good news this morning. Right. I'm still in the final stage. I keep saying that. The final stage. 8 years I've been having a court case against the Ministry of Defence and legal and my barrister. It's meant to be in court. It was meant to be in court in February. We're now into March. I'm sure on Monday I will be in touch with my solicitor again to find out what's happening. But in the meantime, listen to this. An ex-Royal Marine who suffered, let me get this right, an ex-Royal Marine who was forced to quit after the sound of gunfire ruined his hearing. First of all, he was forced to quit after the sound of gunfire ruined his hearing. He did 4 years in the Marines. The sound of gunfire. Right, if you're on a range, every range I've been on, you've had to wear, before you had the Amplifox ear defenders, but they don't work when you're on a battlefield. They say, but you're issued with Amplifox now and this here now. Well, I can tell you now, and everyone who's been on the front line will agree with this. When you're on a battlefield and you go on patrol, see when you go on patrol, no one, and I mean no one, wears ear defenders. Why? Because you need to speak to people. If you're stuck on a radio, it doesn't work. Yes, you can hear where the enemy is, you can hear what's happening, but to speak to each other, it's usually word of mouth. Then you get involved in a massive engagement with enemy forces. There could be missiles, grenades, rockets going on. Your ears are blown to pieces. Ear defence do not work on the front line of soldiers. It can't happen, it doesn't work. They try to do it, but it's pointless. Anyway, back to the story. An ex-Royal Marine who served 4 years and who said he had to quit the army after the sound of gunfire ruined his hearing has just been awarded in compensation £713,716. £713,716. That's the biggest compensation I've ever heard for it. Now, I've got a hearing aid and I don't wear it in my right ear. Lots of veterans have got little hearing aids. I've got tinnitus or something. It drives them crazy. But there's always a way where they go, well, I'm sorry, but if you didn't write this on your form, it didn't care. The MOD find ways to silence everyone. This guy must have broken through and had a brilliant defence team to receive such a high compensation. And I wish him all the very best with it. That's his house paid off in one go. Yeah. We'll never have to pay rent or anything. Yeah, that's it. That's him set for life. And rightly so. And rightly so. I'd rather he get it than trees in Kenya, which we send money to. Yeah. To help the environment out there. Yeah. Well, people, it's Saturday, as I said. What am I going to do right now? I don't know, actually. I'm going to go and get my son next door, make sure he's dressed, up and dressed, get him out of there, open his curtains up, get him off Fortnite. There he is. And, yeah, and, I've got good news as well. My son, is this good news? Is it good news? I don't know. It might be for kids. My son is now, ready, check this out, one of the top Fortnite players in the United Kingdom. I'm not surprised. Never off the bloody thing, is he? Well, listen, have a great day, everyone. Stay safe. Keep checking to make sure you haven't been unsubscribed. That's a pain in the ass when that happens. And yeah, let's keep moving forward. Thanks for your support. And hopefully, YouTube sort this mess out ASAP. Day 169. Wow. Anyway, people, listen, have a great day. Stay safe and look after yourself.